Rotate triangle A 90 degrees clockwise, center O. 90 degrees clockwise, center O. Then here's the center. So here's the first point here. So that slope of that line is 2, isn't it? So if that's of slope 2, if I have a minus a half, then the slope of this line is minus half. That's a 90-degree line, isn't it? So that the distance is 2 by 1, and this is 2 by 1. So there's rotating that 90 degrees then, clockwise, which is right. So there's the first point there. So we can mark that. Now this next point here, do it in a different colour. So this point here is at 4, 4. So the gradient, if I just do a sketch line here, is like so. So that's of gradient 1, isn't it? The height over the distance is of gradient 4 over 4, which is 1. So if I do a gradient minus 1, it's down there, isn't it? So let's move it down a bit. And we'll come down to minus 4, minus 4. And that point moves down to there, doesn't it? So that would be that one. I'll just do a dashed line again to say, which is difficult with a digital pen. So that's that point. So there's the slope. And then this point here, which is at 1, 4, rotates around. This is of gradient 4, so we want a gradient 4 times minus a quarter. So it's going to be there, isn't it? Minus a quarter is 4 along, 1 down is gradient minus a quarter. So let's do that line there then, and that's that slope there. That will be gradient minus 1 quarter. Down 1 along 4 is minus 1 quarter gradient. This is along 1 and up 4. So it's 4 over 1, which is of gradient 4. Gradient 4 times minus a quarter is minus 1. So these two lines are also perpendicular. So we can see the shape then. I'll try and draw it with a straight edge now. Okay, and see how I get on. So we'll use a different colour again. I'll come down here. Well, I'm just there, so I'll come down to here then. There I am. So I'll try and draw it as best I can. Whoops, with the digital pen. So I'll try once more. Trying to get slightly better than that. So there to there. And then back up to there. And then along to there's a triangle in question, isn't it? There's the triangle A, so let's mark it as triangle A. So we've rotated it by 90 degrees, haven't we? Okay, so clockwise, center O. Now this one, here's the sketch here. Enlarge triangle B by a scale factor 3, center 1, 2. Well, they've marked off the center. So we'll draw our lines then out from here as best we can. So I'm going to draw one here through there and just mark it off there. It's that one. Draw another one here along these two and go along there. Okay, so now we want to mark off what we've got then. So the center was at 1, 2, which we've drawn. And the scale factor is 3, so if this is a distance 2 along and 3 up, we need to go, instead of 2 along, we need to go 6 along, and instead of 3 up, we need to go 9 up, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it should sit on the line. The line's not very accurately drawn. And then here we go along 2, so we need to go along 6, times it by 3. Here we went along 4, so we go along to 12, don't we? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. And there's our triangle in question. Let's try and draw it then. Down to here. And then along to here. And then back up to here. So let's just review what we've done then. Enlarge triangle B by scale factor of 3, center 1, 2, here's our center. So we went, instead of going along 2 to this point here, we went along 6, didn't we? Scale factor of 3, 2, 4, 6. And instead of going along 4, we needed to go along 12, didn't we? So that was another 4, and then another 4 still. That's our 12. That was along 12, so that was that line there. And then here, this point here, well, we went along 2 and up 3, so we go along 6 and up 9, which hopefully is what we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. And then we could draw the other 2 lines down to here and along to here.